Five things that you need to know about the stock market today that will affect the week. First of all, you've had 4 consecutive weeks up in 2023. That's a great start to the year, and that of course can mean that there's momentum that can continue as people gain more confidence in the stock market. Number 2, it's a big week. Wednesday is the Fed's decision. In the pricing of the market is 0.25% increase in interest rates. If it's 0.5, the market won't like it, but remember, it will only be short-term volatility because ultimately the market will recover. If it's 0.25 as expected, expect the market to be going up in an upward fashion quite quickly. Number 3, remember that tech is the one that's going to recover potentially the most. So this week we've got all of the bigger companies in tech reporting. So Snap, smaller company, but it affects the market. Tuesday, Wednesday, Meta, Facebook. Be interesting to see what Zuckerberg has done to reduce costs and increase profits. For Wednesday, you're going to be looking at Google, Apple, and Amazon. Okay, they're massive figures. So you've got the Fed, and then you've got big tech reporting. How are they doing in this current environment? And number 4, remember that these are the companies. Tech is the fastest recovering. So some of those stock are down 60%. So if those tech is doing well, they've got a long way to recover. They've got the biggest potential, but they're also the most volatile. Why are they the most volatile? They've got smaller margins, but they've laid people off. They've cut their costs. Can they potentially turn themselves around, and will they continue in the next 10 years to dominate their industries? We don't know long term, but we know short term by this week's figures. So if you're going to be investing, remember it's speculative to invest in a few stocks. Should always diversify across sectors, but remember tech is the one that's potentially got the biggest recovery. And number 5, remember that this is a turning point. This week is actually very, very important. In other words, if we're looking at the market, the chartists will tell you that if we get above this week, we go higher, then we've actually gone through the rolling average. And they will say, this is a recovery. We're in a new bull market, which potentially could run for 5 to 7 years as they do on average. For me, I'm not waiting for the turning point. Why? It's going to turn at some point this year. So I'm getting in the market, investing in the right areas. Always seek advice, always talk to a financial advisor. Please like and share the video.